When I was 19 years old, I watched many videos about the dark web on YouTube, and they were so interesting. After watching those videos, I became very curious to visit the dark web. But I didn't, because I feared that some hacker could break into my phone, steal my data, and leak it. My phone had so many personal items and documents, so that's why I held back. One day, I watched a video about dark web on Instagram that was very intriguing. After watching it, I decided to finally visit the dark web. I already knew how to access it because I'd heard about it in many videos, and some of my friends had told me about it too. So I downloaded Tor and started exploring. At first, I visited common websites like those for hiring hackers and selling drugs. These are the types of sites you can find easily on the dark web. After checking out those sites, I found a PDF file named Dark Links, which had many onion links of dark web. I started visiting all the onion links, but after spending more than 2 hours on the dark web, I couldn't find anything that interesting. Then I remembered the name of a search engine. Basically, if you want to access the deepest parts of the dark web, you need a specific search engine that provides dark web links. There are many search engines on the Tor browser, but often some of them won't open sometimes. Now back to the story. I knew the name of a search engine, so I searched for it, but it didn't open, and I leave the dark web. After some time, I again tried to open the search engine again, and now luckily it opened. I started exploring and found a site that appeared to be for porn. I didn't think much of it, I just opened it. When I opened it, I found extremely disgusting things that I can't fully explain on YouTube. I mentioned the details on the screen, you can read it. But here's what I can tell you so you understand what this website provided. When I opened it, I found videos of assaults, videos of murders, and other things I can't even explain. The thumbnails were so disturbing that I didn't open any video. This website charged money for every video, with prices ranging from $50 to $1,000, depending on how disturbing the video was. They only accepted payment in Bitcoin. Now you might be wondering, if I never watched a video, how do I know they charged for every video? I'll explain. When you open the website, it takes you to the pricing plan first. You can browse parts of the site and see some thumbnails like 10 or 11 which are already disgusting. I closed this website, but I couldn't shake the thought of people paying so much money for these videos. After that, out of curiosity, I opened another website. This one was similar to the first one, but the content was different. This website provided videos involving children. At first, I didn't understand what this site was about, but as I explored, I realized what they offered. The videos were extremely disturbing, and like the first website, they also charged money, though even more than the first site. Here, people could pay from $10,000 to $50,000 for a single video. A person would pay and then make a list of what he wanted done in the video, which determined the cost of the video. I started to think this website was run by someone like Peter Scully, as it seemed like the person running it had access to many underage children, based on the video thumbnails. After exploring this site, I decided to leave the dark web, deleted the Tor browser, and promised myself never to download it again. I had visited many websites during my time on the dark web, including these two, but most were common sites like the ones you usually hear about: drug dealing, hackers for hire, and weapon sellings. And most of them were run by scammers and hackers. These are the most common types of sites on the dark web. This experience was the most disgusting thing I encountered on the dark web, and after that, I've never accessed it again. It was last year when I thought of exploring the dark web for the first time. I was really curious about it, being a computer science and engineering student, but I didn't know how to access it. So I searched for a while and then got the required resources ready. After entering the dark web and surfing for about 10 to 15 minutes, I found a web page with a lot of onion links. So I decided to visit some random links as there were hundreds of them. That time, I had no idea that this could cost me a night's sleep. I visited the first link, and it was a website selling drugs. I knew that I could encounter this kind of stuff as I had read about Silk Road during the research I did about cryptocurrencies. Then I visited the second random link, and it was a website for hiring contract killers. All the killers were listed with their code names and their skills, kills, success rate, cost of hiring, etc. At this time, I got a little nervous, but then proceeded towards the third random link. This one took me to a website selling human organs. where various organs were listed, along with the base price, and one could enter the quantity and then order them. After that, the fourth random link led me to a website teaching torture techniques. There were many videos in each torture technique of people belonging to different gender and age groups. Those videos were too cruel to watch and were of hours length. In those videos, maybe the person died in the end. I wasn't able to watch them all the way through. At this point, I was kind of feeling disgusted and took a break from my computer. Then, after about 15 to 20 minutes, I proceeded towards to the fifth random link, and it led me to a website featuring illegal and banned porn. The next few random links were the same. All the websites were featuring the illegal and banned porn and were requesting users to buy it. After this, I was thinking of exiting the dark web, but just thought to give it a last try, and if the next website also comes to feature the same content, I'll quit. Then came the worst part, my ninth random link. It took me to a website which was teaching how to cook people, keeping them alive to the maximum extent. Not just this, but it had the different procedures to cook people based on their geographical location, age, gender, etc. Along with that, there were videos attached in each procedure. I wasn't able to play any of them, as even their thumbnails were disgusting as hell. I don't understand why anyone would do that. This thought crossed my mind and I quit the dark web. After this, I was traumatized for a few days. The dark web may seem like a world of intrigue and mystery, but what lies beneath is far darker than anyone can imagine. It's a place where twisted minds come together, hidden from the light and prying eyes of the everyday world. Exploring it was a choice I made out of curiosity, but it's not one I'd recommend to anyone. Because once you've seen these things, they stay with you. And now if you're still watching the video, don't forget to like the video. And if you want more videos like this, so let me know in the comment section.